Hey fam, welcome to my channel. My name's Mark, and today I'm doing a video on Layer 1X, and I'm going to be talking about the post what they put out midweek. A lot of stuff's been happening with Layer 1X, but this post particularly really got my attention and got me pretty bullish. So big news for India's Web3 community. It's official. Layer 1X is listing on Coin DCX, a tier 1 exchange with 16 million plus users across India. This strategic listing strengthens our footprint in one of the world's fastest growing crypto markets, which I'll get into in a minute, unlocking seamless access to L1X, bridgeless tech, quantum security. And I think this is going to be going live potentially next week, if not next week, the week after. And this is really big. And you might be thinking, well, but how is this a tier 1 exchange? But if you look here in the infographic, it does state it's a regional tier 1 exchange in India. But to put it into some kind of perspective, if you start looking at other countries, like the United States, for instance, I think it's the top fastest growing crypto market at the minute, and then I think that's followed by Turkey and then India. But if you look at the population, like the US officially, I think there's around 330 million people. Now, if you look at India, there's over 1.4 billion people that live in India, and because it's one of the fastest growing crypto markets, and that's thanks to, I think the government is kind of trying to offer some kind of clarity. So it's making investors a little bit more comfortable. There's a lot more people going into crypto now. So the fact that this has got currently 16 plus million users across India already, this is really significant. And for Layer 1X to get onto this exchange early as it starts growing, because this year there's going to be an enormous rise of users coming onto the Coin DCX platform. So to get exposure to L1X is absolutely massive for them and for us as well, for L1X investors. So I just want to jump into a little clip, what Kevin said in the AMA earlier in the week. So I'm just going to play this snippet.
One of the other reason, to list on Coin DCX was the crypto adoption on Coin DCX is over 60% for altcoins. Now, you may not necessarily see this on all the exchanges. So the global average of altcoin adoption basically is lower than what India has actually demonstrated, and I think Layer 1X being in that position to take up a chunk of this 60%. I think Coin DCX was one of the source for us to do that. So it has been strategically decided. It was not something impromptu. Let's just list where we can, but it has been on the cards for a very long time, and I think we really want to sink our teeth into these numbers over here when it comes to adoption of the coin.
As Kevin said, a lot of people that are into crypto that are in India choosing to invest in major altcoins. So for L1X to be listed onto this platform and to get exposure, especially now before this bull cycle really gets into gear, people are going to start seeing it. They're going to start pushing it. They've not even charged us a listing fee as well. So they've got really good relationships with each other. So the exposure that's going to come from this is massive. And Coin DCX exposure is also helped along by this guy here. So Gautam Gambhir, I might be completely annihilating that name. Most people know him as Gotti, and he was a prolific cricketer and coach. And he's like the brand ambassador for Coin DCX. So very similar to like BitGet, and they had Lionel Messi. So for this guy to be the brand ambassador for Coin DCX, and they're like really pushing this crypto coach narrative. They really want to kind of help onboard users, but before they onboard them and get them trading, they want to get them into like education and get them to learn how to use crypto, like how to get into it safely. And they've got like a learning modules. They've got this basics, fundamentals, and technicals where you can learn everything you need to know. And having this guy as the face of it, this is helping like onboard millions and millions of users. And I think this bull cycle is just going to go absolutely mental. I'm just looking on CoinMarketCap, looking at the assets. And as I scroll down here, as Kevin was mentioning, like primarily altcoins are what are being traded in India. So if you look at the total allocation, what they hold, majority altcoins. You got 24% in Solana, you got almost 17% in SHIB, almost 15% XRP, almost 7% Bitcoin, 6% ADA, and then the rest is made up 31% of other altcoins. And you can see all those here. So yeah, I think this is going to be a massive, massive, massive listing. I think when this goes live, the trading is just going to start really kicking off. This is going to like really help the release pool as well, because obviously all this volume that's created, that's going to allow funds to go into the release pool to then pay out people that have put into the release pool as well. And this is going to lead to bigger and better exchanges as well. So I hope you enjoyed this little video. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, and push L1X as much as you can. Until next time, guys, catch you on the next video.